In a small, forgotten town, nestled between hills that seemed to whisper secrets, there was a radio station known as WXIZ. This station was the town's only connection to the outside world, broadcasting news, music, and local stories. However, as technology advanced, WXIZ's listeners dwindled, and it became a relic of the past, its signal barely reaching beyond the town's limits. One stormy night, as the wind howled like a pack of spectral wolves, the station's last DJ, an old man named Walter, decided to sign off for good. He planned to end his final show with a special broadcast, something that would be remembered. Walter had always been fascinated by the supernatural, and he decided to tell a story about the town's legend, the Echo of the Lost. The legend spoke of a man who vanished in the hills, his last moments captured in an echo that could be heard on nights like this. Walter, with his gravelly voice, began, "Tonight, dear listeners, I bring you not just a tale, but a mystery. The story of a man who walked into the fog and was never seen again. They say if you listen closely on nights like this, you can hear his last words, an echo trapped in time." As Walter spoke, the storm intensified, and the lights in the station flickered. He continued, unaware that his words were not just reaching the town, but were being pulled into something else, something ancient and hungry for stories. Suddenly, the studio door, which was always locked, swung open with a creak. Walter paused, thinking it was just the wind. But then, a voice, not from the speakers but from the room itself, whispered, "Thank you, Walter." Startled, Walter turned towards the sound, but there was no one there. He shook it off as nerves and continued, "And now let us listen to the echo of the lost." He played an old recording of static supposed to mimic the echo, but instead, a clear voice emerged from the speakers. "Help me, I'm lost." It wasn't a recording, it was live, and it was terrified. The voice repeated, growing more desperate each time. Walter, now terrified, tried to stop the broadcast, but the equipment wouldn't respond. The voice grew louder. "Help me, I'm lost!" until it was screaming, "Help me, I'm lost!" The storm outside reached its peak, and with a final deafening crash of thunder, the station went silent. The next morning, when the townsfolk went to check on Walter, they found the station empty, the equipment off, and Walter nowhere to be found. The legend of the Echo of the Lost now included Walter, and on stormy nights, if you tune into the frequency of WXIZ, you might just hear two voices, one after the other, eternally broadcasting, "Help me, I'm lost."